Well, a total of 2 Laredo City Council members, 1 Justice of the Peace, 1 municipal court judge, 1 former water utilities director, and 1 county commissioner, as well as a mayor, found themselves in trouble with the law in 2014. Just days before the start of 2014, Rio Bravo Mayor Manuel Vela's meat market was raided by Webb County Sheriff's deputies and ICE agents.
People have been talking to me right now, telling me it's all politics because of the water problems, because of other problems, but I really don't know, and it doesn't really interest me.
That investigation led to Vela's arrest and charges of money laundering and promotion of gambling. He ended his term without seeking re-election. 3 months later, in March, Webb County Commissioner Mike Montemayor was arrested by FBI agents, charged with accepting bribes. His attorney, Oscar Vela, spoke on his behalf.
It's just an allegation. Obviously, in our country, an indictment merely is a claim that the government is raising against Mr. Montemayor.
Congratulations. Thank you.
The Precinct 1 commissioner would be removed from office. A district court appointed Linda Ramirez to replace Montemayor before a special election put former Precinct 1 Commissioner Frank Shirafa back in office. In June, Rio Bravo and El Cenizo Municipal Court Judge Jaime Montes was arrested for allegedly assaulting a security guard at a Laredo nightclub. Then on August 1st, Laredo Councilmember Jorge Vera was handcuffed at the Laredo Police Department, charged with cocaine possession and making a false statement to officers.
We looked at all the evidence and we said, wait a minute, here's the proof that exonerates me for me doing any wrongdoing.
For months, Vera stayed in office until a November recall election unseated him. It leaves the District 7 seat empty until a special election can be held next year. In September, Webb County Justice of the Peace Ricardo Rangel walked the stairs to federal court to plead guilty to an extortion charge. His attorney, Nathan Chu, spoke on his behalf.
The mistake that he made was he took money for something that he should not have done, which was to set a bond, and he took money for that.
With his plea, he lost his seat and went to a rehabilitation program in Houston. Then in October, former Webb County Utilities Manager Johnny Amaya, along with other employees from the Rio Bravo treatment plant, were arrested and charged with falsifying water quality records. Fausto Sosa represented Amaya.
There's no motivation for him to do it. He has family members that live in El Cenizo and Rio Bravo, and to be allowing dirty water to go out there would be unconscionable for him.
Amaya was an LISD trustee at the time, but lost in the November election, which is where the year rounds out with the arrest of Laredo Council member Alex Perez.
Mr. Perez, can you tell me whose sign this is?
Yeah, that's your sign.
That's my sign. Yeah. Can you tell me how it got in your vehicle?
Video shot by his opponent, A.B. Lugo, alleging Perez was stealing one of his campaign signs.
Based on the information they were able to gather that night, it resulted into probable cause that there was a crime being committed.
Perez was arrested and cited by police. He was re-elected in a December runoff election. Well, the Webb County District Attorney's Office says the case for Montes is being investigated. Amaya's is now going through the courts, and Vela's has not yet been turned over by arresting officers. The municipal court says the prosecutor in the case against Perez has recommended dismissing charges. Montemayor's case continues in federal court. Rangel's case was settled in federal court this year.